Yo, what's up, man?
Great game.
Great game.
Now we're at season 4. How exciting is it for you to kind of see?
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. A bit of a rivalry matchup in this one, Clark. You think we'll see any chippy play because of it?
You know, BA, I don't think they'll go looking to start something in this game. But you know what? I don't think they'll avoid it if things go south either. So buckle up.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Derrick Rose is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And for Indiana, Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. And it's Lamb in at the 3 slot. And the Pacers start out with the ball. Rose against Brogdon. LeVert outside. Back to Brogdon. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Here's LeVert. The Knicks making their last shot. Over Randall. LeVert, that's good.
Boy, guys, it's so good to see somebody still taking advantage of the mid-range. LeVert with the bucket.
Inside. And Randall the bucket on the assist from Rose.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Brogdon, the pass to Sabonis. LeVert outside. Back to Sabonis. Pass to LeVert. Outside for Brogdon. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by Robinson. And the Knicks with possession. Right side, Barrett. Now Rose. 10 points in his last outing. Randall, right side. Shoots over Sabonis. And it's New York scoring again.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's LeVert. 11 points for him last game against Washington.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father Mitchell is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
And so it's Indiana with it after the basket by New York. Pass to LeVert. Sabonis against Randall. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Julius Randle. That's his first.
And some changes here for the Pacers. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's McConnell in for LeVert. And the Knicks making a change here as well. MP's checked in for Randall.
Mind the length. Mind the length. One shot.
And Sabonis, no good on that one.
Domantas Sabonis averaged an incredible 18 points, 12 boards, and 5 assists in 19-20. A great breakout season for him. He's an incredible offensive force, I think.
MP's shot is good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
McConnell outside. Pass to Brogdon. Now here's Sabonis. Turner with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
Rose against McConnell. Fournier, the pass to MP. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Outside Brogdon. Over Rose. And it's Brogdon missing.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Brogdon against Fournier. Over Brogdon. Up again. The rebound by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Outside Warren. With the drive. He nails it. And we're tied.
Boy, really hard to stop Warren when he gets moving downhill. I mean, he's got a really strong body, and he also has a pretty tight handle, too.
Now here's Rose. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And it's Brogdon missing. For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. On the wing, MP to the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Outside Fournier. Pass to MP. They get it back. Rose finds Fournier. And here's MP from outside. And again, the Knicks missing. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Pacers up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the 14th pick in 2014, T.J. Warren, a smooth shooter who puts a little sandpaper in his game, facing off against the best.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the time, it's a blessing to be able to challenge and play against the best players night in and night out. So I'm always excited for a matchup.
And no doubt, Warren is not backing down.
And in the past, we've seen him get into it with the likes of Jimmy Butler. I mean, he embraces the challenge.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Nerlens Noel out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's RJ Barrett. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. Here's Duarte, right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. It's Barrett on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
McConnell passes to Turner. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. McConnell passes to Craig. Here's Turner. The rebound by Burks.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Outside Craig. Shoots over Noel. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Knicks with the lead. On the wing, Burks. To the inside, quickly. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Turner. To stop the run. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Noel. Burks with it. Picked up by Craig. Turner against Burks. He gets it in there. Burks has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They defeated Washington in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Almost an entire new group here. MP's checked in for Noel. Randall comes in for Toppin. Fournier's checked in for Barrett. And Rose is subbed in for Burks. And he gets that one.
Cool, calm, collected, and composed. That's exactly who Malcolm Brogdon is, even when he's inside with the big fellas. You know, Malcolm Brogdon is a guy who can get it done offensively. His shooting percentage really speaks for itself. He knows how to find shots in a hurry.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
LeVert goes against quickly. LeVert attacking. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Man, what an athlete. Once he gets ahead of steam, Karis LeVert is impossible to stop. Good luck trying.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. You really do have to respect Brogdon's offensive game. I think he's clearly a guy who puts in the work.
You're exactly right, B.A. He does put in the work. He's a high-effort player, both when it's game time and behind the scenes. You don't see percentages like his without a lot of hours being spent in the practice gym.
Now here's Warren. 11 points for him last game against Washington. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. Robinson, he's checked in for MP.
Mitchell Robinson.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 6. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. Pass to Warren. 19 seconds left in the first half of this game. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Good work there as it goes.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
And here's Randall. Over Warren. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out in front, up 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Sabonis and Turner work together inside. Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt, and it's Lamb in at the small forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Now here's Brogdon. Outside Lamb, clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Fournier, the pass to Rose. Back to Fournier. Pass to Randall. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Indiana trailing here. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Brogdon, the pass to LeVert. To the paint. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from LeVert. Turner's got his second basket on the night.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Pass to Rose. And here's Randall. Lamb covering. Randall, good. Randall's got 10.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End of game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
For Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Indiana calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Fans, your pace mates. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on to give out for your pace mates.
So for the Knicks, Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Burks in for Rose. New York on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Duarte. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Burks. Burks has got 4 rebounds now.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Burks. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The drive by Lamb, battles through traffic and lays it in.
His rate of development and improvement has been steady. Lamb showing real toughness on these difficult finishes.
Up top, Gibson. Turner covers. Outside Burks. That three's off the mark. The Pacers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Craig. McConnell left side. Here's an 8-footer. Turner, no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. A minute 29 left to play in the third. The shot, no good. Unable to get that one. New York goes the other way with it. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Craig, following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Duarte. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Turner. The Knicks pull it in. Burks has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Barrett. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now a 10-point New York lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Pass to Burks. And he converts the layup.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Duarte. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From deep. Misses the shot. And so it's New York, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for the Knicks, Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Derrick Rose, and it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Warren's showing you right there that he's more than willing to get his hands dirty and get to the offensive glass.
Rose, the pass to MP. Lamb grabs the miss.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Lamb. LeVert outside. Brogdon against Rose. Brogdon with the bucket.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
Brogdon against Rose. Quickly outside. Barrett into the lane. Lamb with some nice D. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's LeVert for 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Sabonis can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. Barrett with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Here's Brogdon. Takes it inside. The Knicks pull it in. Now here's Rose. Pass to MP. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists tonight. LeVert goes against quickly. The turnaround Jay. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And the Knicks shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Off target from outside.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Lets a floater go. And it's Warren missing.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Randall. Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, we've turned into a shooter's league. There's no denying that. But MP knows scoring inside is time.
To the Pacers.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace the team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Julius Randle.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion." Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Very good at exploiting the defense. Brogdon is excellent at finishing off these drives.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Rose, the pass to MP. Brogdon against Rose. Randle. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists in the game. LeVert goes against Fournier. The shot by LeVert, no good. The Knicks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Rose, the pass to MP. Here's Fournier. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Fournier's got his first points of the night.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
They've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Julius Randle.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Boy, the perfect blend of style and substance. MP entertains fans and dominates opponents.
That one misses. The Pacers shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now here's MP. Out to Rose. Back to MP. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Indiana ball. Knicks substitution.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And it's Indiana's ball. A 12-point game. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide-open man there.
And he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Now Burks. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Ooh, I'm thinking Vietnamese tonight.
By me. Yeah. Hey, good game, man.
So when you trying to,
See, that's what I'm talking about. What was that?
he'll get over it.
Get over what?
Trade rumors.
Bro, I want to stay, though.
Look, I know, but it's his team. He just resents the distractions. Look, like I said, he'll be fine.
I don't believe this, man.
Look, don't take it out on him, all right? It's honestly the media. They get to you, MP. Look, you try not to let them, but they do. He just been watching too much SportsCenter or something, all right? He gonna be fine. Just give him some time.
Yo, what's up, man? Great game.
A lot. Another award that I love that they brought back is the Bass Point. The extra Bass Point is...
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The soaring CN Tower is seen from the waters of Lake Ontario, along with the rest of beautiful downtown Toronto, are setting today. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, 2 years after their first title, the Raptors last season missed the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. Fred VanVleet said people are overlooking us again, which is not a bad place to be in. Kevin, this front office finds diamonds in the rough, so it's only a matter of time before they're back in the mix.
I agree, David. They are a quality organization. They always find a way. Thank you. And now the New York Knicks starters. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Then it's Rose. Then it's Robinson. And for Toronto, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by VanVleet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Barrett kicks to Rose. Back to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. VanVleet outside. The 11-footer. He can't get that one to fall. So New York will take it the other way. Last time they met in New York.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Outside Rose. Into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. May not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in the season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, VanVleet. And along with production, this team really thrives on VanVleet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
And Doris, though he's getting the press for his scoring, and he's been prolific, VanVleet's defense is equally as impressive.
My goodness, great instincts. Rarely fooled. You can't trick him. Quick feet, strength in the post. You see guys try to take advantage of his lack of size. He won't have it.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Now, here's Trent. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Barrett. Here's Randall. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Now here's VanVleet. 23 points for him the last game against Oklahoma City. And the Raptors miss again.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Barnes. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Grimes going inside. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
The shot missing. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Offensive rebound. Robinson misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
Changes. Ken Burge is checked in for Siakam. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Dragic in for Trent. Now, here's Burge. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Van Vliet against Burks. Van Vliet kicks to Burch. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Barnes. They get the rebound. Achua. Back to Burch. To end the cold streak. Yep, that one goes in there. The Knicks leading by 4. Burks looking around. Here's MP. Now, here's Toppin. Tight defense on him. There's the 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Dragic. That shot off the mark. And New York will come the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Excellent instincts from RJ Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Now here's Dragic. 9 points last game. Passes it to Van Vliet. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. From the stripe. The kick out to Dragic. And the 3 off target. Here's Burks. Driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
Dragic with it from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Knicks out front. They lead by 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Well, an incredible lead for Julius Randle shooting the ball. Breaks down what's made the difference for him.
It's really just all about just me getting into my shot quick and just, everything with my shot. It starts with my base and my feet, my footwork. And that's really all it is. Make sure I have a strong base and moving my legs, just getting into my shot with speed. It's always fun to get back to that.
Wow, so interesting, isn't it, to hear that focal point for his shooting?
And people often focus on the windup or the release, but it all starts with that foundation in the lower body.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Dragic, there's Boucher out there with Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Birch in at the 5 down low. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Raptors trail by 8. VanVleet looking around. Over Burks. And the Raptors miss again. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Fast break, Toronto. And here they go. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist from VanVleet.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Now here's Dragic following the miss by MP. Now here's Birch, covered by MP. The Knicks pull it in. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside Crew.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Kem Birch. Achua comes in for Chris Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Back to Rose. To get open is Robinson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Good on the shot. Randall's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
And the pass to Barrett. New York moving it around. Randall. Trying to get open is Robinson. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Achua, the pass to Dragic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It'll go, and the New York Blues get back down to 5 as they get the points there from Achua.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to Barrett. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, there's a strength to RJ Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Here's Dragic. The shot, no good. Nice D from Rose. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the shot is good. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Rose against Dragic. Fires for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep.
And the first half is now in the books. Knicks lead by 6. And will return shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Rose.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Trent following the score by Derrick Rose. Here's Van Vliet. Nice D from Rose.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
On the wing, Barnes. He's defended by Randall. Barnes can't get it to go.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Randall finds Rose. Robinson against Barnes. Now Barrett. He's got 6. With the floater. Goes back up. He lays it in.
RJ
Barrett's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Barnes up top. He's defended by Randall. And here's Trent. Pass to Siakam. Toronto needs to get off the shot. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And then for New York. MP's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. And quickly in for Rose. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the Raptors miss again.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
and he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now, here's MP. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. No good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To the middle. Pass to Quickly. MP with it. Covered by Van Vliet. Quickly the pass to MP. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Boucher finds Anunoby. Barrett against Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Knicks leading by 14. Here's Quickly. Lays it up and makes it in. Quickly's got his first basket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the Raptors call time here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in. .129 left in the third quarter. Now here's Trent. Burks covering. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Over Quickly. And again, Toronto no up.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
For 3, Fournier. That one doesn't drop. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. Inside. Here's Van Vliet. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Achua, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. And a switcher also for New York. Rose, he's checked in for Quickly. And stolen by Fournier. Now the pass to Burks. Outside Rose. Here's MP. And that one, good. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Raptors trail by 18. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks. Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Fournier. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Fournier. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Knicks out front, going on a 14-0 run to finish the period. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Khem Birch is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Randall. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to Barrett, shoots the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Achiuwa's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barnes with it, picked up by Barrett. And that one's good, Barnes.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Rose dishes to Barrett. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Randall with the block.
How about Randall with the send it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Goes up on the block, and the Knicks good for 2.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam comes in for Khem Birch, and Anunoby subbed in for Achiuwa. Toronto calls timeout. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. And they'll get another chance. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
And the Knicks making a change here. MP's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Rose passes to MP. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago, the Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Raptors trail by 21. Here's Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Passes it to Siakam. And no good. Good defense by MP. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Good D by Barnes. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Pass to Trent to stop the drought. The Knicks pull it in. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Julius Randle.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Now, here's MP. The shot that time, not on target. To the paint. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Barrett kicks to Rose. Shot clock at 6. MP, yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Knicks lead by 19. Van Vliet outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
it.